Ain't no some flight there. About to go hit the thing in Atlanta. Over there, Georgia for sure. I mean, got all the Aki pulling up. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to China Monet and her whole entourage and her team. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? This is what we do. I mean, you know the scheme. PC, we got you 3 of them coming. Shout out General Q. Cut him a shot. Like a mob. Go to Christ, bro. Where you at? Well, I see you in bed still. You need to get dressed, man. All right, we on the way. We'll be there about like 30. A little Christ, brother. What's going on? Yeah, nothing much. Yeah, we about to head to the spot in a little bit. All right, we'll meet you out there. All right, load of Christ.
Destination is on your left, 3353 Glenwood Road.
Made it. At Atlanta school. ISUPK SC right there. You feel me? Finna run it up. Show tonight. You know what I'm saying? We here. We're gonna rock it out. Footage gonna come soon. Stay tuned.
No crew.
I know you have 100 shoot shit my way. 100 down rides on the highway. Down this lifestyle. That's my boss. Bitch, my work ain't hate. Tell me how it is. Tell me how you feel. Tell me what it is. I'm always in the field. Always dressed to kill. Nigga want to smell like me, bro. I didn't want to smell like me, man. Want to put on my stronghold and shit, man. They God to you. Motherfucking that sugar daddy, you feel? I don't know what the hell that is, but the label gone. But you know, I got a little bit, you feel? Pause on the phone.
South Coast shit, Ashayala, you know what I'm saying? We got the whole shiznit, you know what the scheme is out here. You know what the scheme is out here. Hey man, we out here on this Saturday night. We about to prepare for Shaw Bond, you know what I'm saying? Shaw the superstar. He got a little show in Atlanta on Riverdale, man. Go ahead, hit him, bro.
Riverdale, hey, shout out Schoolie. We opening up for Schoolie, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna get it, we're gonna rock it out. Shout out to China Monet manager, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Shark Pond out of New York. And then shout out to you, man, for setting that all up.
Skate School SB. Man, listen, May 12th, man, we're in the city. We're at Status Lounge. You know what I'm saying? Live, direct, turned up. You know
Pulsing, yeah, young. She say it's over, she think it's over. I'm like, what did I do? Bag up, about to be real number who? Remember how looking on my shoulder, baby girl, head now you just can't be. Wish you watch around me, she can't be. Wish you watch around me. She wanna leave. She wanna choose, say T. She can't be. Wish you watch around me. Let's shout hit my damn line up, talking smooth to me way back. I'm like, damn girl, I understand, girl, with a nigga trying to get snatched.
A cruise. Nope. You missed me with that shit. None of my none of my young. None of my minions. None of my minions. None of your minions. You went down blue. On where shit got down, you know what I'm saying? We in Columbia, South Carolina, you know what I'm saying? Hey, look. Where will we step is holy ground, man, like Captain Cod said. We step in the area, man, it's holy ground. You know what I'm saying? UPK shit. Wherever the fuck we go, you know what I'm saying? They understand what's going on. You know what I'm saying? We the priests and prophets of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere we go, we're doing work. You know what I'm saying? Even if we having fun. You know what I'm saying? So if brothers come and ask us what the fuck going on, guess what? Guess what? We're going to tell them the truth. And we're going to let them know that it's UPK. And we're going to give them the home of the truth. You know what I'm saying? The Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are 12 tribes of Israel. You know what I'm saying? We're going to do whatever we can. But you know what I'm saying? We're gonna function. We're going to do whatever the hell we got to do. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get the ladies. We're going to get multiple wives. You know what I'm saying? That's cake. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do out here, man.
You got shit to say right now. We got a problem right now.
Say that shit. Say the problem.
We got a problem.
Say the problem.
Something stinking in the beach. That shit smell like, man, y'all worse than that shit. Just smell right now, bro.
Okay, you know you look better with me. Bitch, you basic. If you don't want a South Coast nigga, you just a ranking. And really, you ain't even damn exquisite. And bitch, you faking. Want a Russian dog seat nigga in the picture I painted. And I mean, everywhere I say T, I give you some flavor. But I guess you ain't even want to take it. Bitch, you outdated. And you done gave it up for some paper. You chill like your main man. Start with 3 down, baby, better spit what you thinking. You think it was your damn bars, huh? You the type motherfucker wanna pull up, how the fuck when the fall, huh? Then beat it from the back, no damn attack, it was just for lunch, huh? Dirty damn bot pussy bitch, wanna talk shit on the low, huh? Want this everybody with, cause you don't even know how they say I'm obnoxious. Say I got way too much confidence, say it's a problem. All I do is try to pull a woman, they say I'm a monster. But really, it ain't nothing, I'm just like my brothers. But shit, you know you look better with me, yeah. Girl, you know you look better with me. How I pull up and then shock. I do my dance on them, what the fuck? How I chill, I run it up. You call me fashion girl, boy, stop, bitch. Okay, you know you look better with me, dance. I'm in the bushes, just watching this family. I got extensions. Shit. Yeah. What time it is? I see something in the morning, goddamn, bro. Shit, what you talking about? You playing? I don't know. Who all over the... Alright, cool. No sweat. I'm gonna bring my homies on. You already know it is. Alright. Give me more, baby. She's a lustful situation. She's a lustful situation. All these women in the house and they drink. But if you ain't fucking love, shawty, you ain't take. She's a lustful situation. She's a lustful situation. All these women in the house and they drink. But if you ain't fucking love, shawty, you ain't take. Like damn. Like I try to say, like, it's hard on a nigga, man. You already know how, cause goddamn, you gotta watch yourself. That's all I can say. Call me Sartucci, my life a movie, looking like Juve with all these Jews and bitches be choosing, know they be drooling, all of my dudes and yeah we be ruling. Drinks on the table, everything able, no TV cause we out on cable, everything fooling, everything coolin', and this bitch looking like food to me. Hold on, don't mix it up. Ain't no one fake and ain't no one spazzing. She can't be basic with a damn ass and she like the trials and she from the nation. It's going down like we in the basement. She sippin' tropic cause it be chasing. She like the style and she like my flavors, nigga. I got clips, motherfucker, 100 shots on me, nigga, like a movie. Nigga hating on the nigga, backwards ass nigga, love damn losing. I been trying to count shawty ain't wanna listen, found out she was stupid. Money on my mind and in my jeans all the time like a groupie. I been walking with the shield, nigga thinking shit's goof ass nigga. I never knew a lie sound so good to a goof ass nigga. But I ain't got a lie, tell the truth, nigga, even when I damn lie. Had to dumb it down on these fuck nigga, cause the boy CSI. Goof ass nigga. I don't know what the fuck wrong with all these motherfuckers out here. Hey, bro, we having a good ass time. No, fuck that. Nah, keep that shit UPK, She's a lustful situation. She's a lustful situation. All these women in the house and they drink. If you ain't fucking love, shawty, you ain't taking. She's a lustful situation. She's a lustful situation. All these women in the house and they drink. But you ain't fucking love, shawty, you ain't taking. Like damn. Motherfucker, they shot 2G, bitch. Now what a nigga mean by that? If you ain't fucking, you ain't taking. If you ain't fucking, you ain't got nobody, you ain't got no head. You ain't got no nigga. So, I know a lot of motherfuckers don't want to understand sex is marriage out here. But according to the Lord, you give them that box. You give them something precious to you, something that's close to you yourself, or you take it. So, but this house right here, it's full of freaks. Oh yeah.
Life. Me and my niggas prepared for the dog. Yeah. So we gon' get it on for the last days, nigga. You already know what it is. 140 for the rebel.
They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war and see who make it out. Earn your stripes, dog. You with us or not? We can get it on when it's on. It don't never stop. First you get that power, gotta hold it down. Watch your step, boy, you on holy ground. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war and see who make it out. It's a problem, tell them pop ball. I die for I let my colors fly, ball. For a nigga take me, they'll drop dead. AR, clean them up like a mop head. Say he cool, he bad, he really so tough. They like, damn, look what he did to Billy go rough. Little bitch think she Kiki Palmer, silly hoe. She know I'm that bull, but I ain't from Philly though. From the city where they say about that ribbon like pad poops. Know them niggas plotting, gotta deal with me. Can't catch me slipping, got to steal with me. Just left Alabama, bought a chopper from some hillbilly move. He made my feel the blade. Leave them all bruised, come through like a blade. Rebel off the leash like a dog out the cage. Call me Johnny Blaze on One West May. Watch your step get stretched like a limousine. So my brother bring that blade back wet. That's my enemy. A little nigga, this that cult need to talk. Niggas know I got blood in my cup. I just sip it like it's grenadine. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war and see who make it out. On your stripes, dog, you with us or not. We can get it on when it's on, it don't never stop. First you get that power, gotta hold it down. Watch your step, boy, you on holy ground. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war, let's see who make it out. Tell them niggas good night, here come the bitch. Look, told them niggas get right or get left. UPK bad man, I blend to your flesh. Hellboy, rip the soul out of dead man shit. Got the rate, the power, I been in showstopper. Yeah, they might hate, but I know they gon' watch. Zone on lock, and you know the flow prop. Iced out, got the drip out of David Jones lock. Know I got the plan, they say that you the man. No shit, Sherlock, I'm the one you heard about. Burn down the building, let them all watch. Throw that One West up, then I swear. Sick with this shit, I do not need a detox. He don't watch a step, blow him out them Reeboks. We taking over, I'm sending the word out. Can't see me, little nigga, I put you in a bird box. Look, it's One West practical, gladiator, maximum. Creep on them slow, but that Glock fire rapido. All I want is more power, more straps to blow. Ain't got excuse for no car, he gon' have to go. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war, let's see who make it out. On your stripes, dog, you with us or not. We can get it on when it's on, it don't never stop. First you get that power, gotta hold it down. Watch your step, boy. You on holy ground. They in the building. We in the spot. See who make it out.
Testing. You can hear me, Tawab, in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat or just say Khan. Man, go on YouTube and see what's going on. What's wrong with her? What's wrong with her? All right, let me see. What's wrong with her? What's wrong with her? Okay, I guess we Tawab on the time. All right, let me see. What's wrong with her? What's wrong with her? Okay, I guess we Tawab on the time. Let me see. What's wrong with her? Okay. All right, Shalai, you get on there. All right, Shalai. All right, let's get ahead of class. We had ISUPK start out of 1 West, 125th Street, out of Harlem, New York. You understand? Under Commander Junior Hunter, and we teach Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are God's chosen people according to the Bible. You understand? We're not affiliated with no other Israelite group or Muslim mosque, Christian church, none of that. We ain't affiliated with nobody. You understand me? You understand? If you are not in the truth, if you are not in the ISUPK, man, you understand? ISUPK is the home of the truth. You understand? You can't get it, the truth, nowhere else. You can't get it in the Christian church. You can't get it in Muslim mosques. You can't get it in GMS. You can't get it in IUIC. You can't get it in GOCC and so on and so forth. All the other Israelite groups. You can't get it though. You understand? It started here first, 1969. You feel me? Under Commander Junior Hunter. Like it. And say this is a scripture breakdown class. Monday scripture breakdown class. Understand? I'm also now y'all. Understand now? The topic for the class is, very simple. We're gonna talk about the curses of Deuteronomy 28. You understand? The curses that led Blacks and Hispanics in the condition that we are in today. You understand? Deuteronomy 28, it tells us how we ended up in all these captivities, and it's gonna tell us how can we gain it. How can we gain the Lord's trust back? How can we get the kingdom of heaven? It basically, what Deuteronomy is talking about. You understand? I'm just gonna break it down little by little on what Deuteronomy 28 is basically saying, what it's trying to tell us. Because a lot of people, they look at Deuteronomy as the Christian church look at, no, never mind, that's a revelation that I'm thinking about. But Deuteronomy is a book of curses. You understand? It talks about the curses that's gonna come upon the black, that's gonna come upon Israel for the abominations we did to the Lord, But we're gonna go ahead and get started. Let's see where I want to start. And another thing that's most important is that a lot of black, it's mostly black people that I've heard say this the most, but a lot of black people don't think that we are still in slavery. A lot of people think just because we don't have the shackles and chains and the yoke on our necks anymore that we are not under bondage still. Understand? Just because we don't see the yoke of iron, just because we don't have the shackles on our feet and the cuffs on our wrists anymore, doesn't mean that we are not still under bondage. You understand? We are still in slavery today because you still have to get up 5-6 o'clock in the morning, maybe even earlier. You still have to get up in the middle of the day to go and do that graveyard shift, whether you work as 12 hours, 7 to 7, 6 to 6, or whatever, 8 to 8. That's a slavery. You understand? That's slavery, right? Even though they're gonna say, well, white people work, but that doesn't matter. Like of course, everybody has to work in America. Everybody has to work. If you don't work, you don't eat. You understand? But how is you gotta think of like what is built on. Like we have to go to work for this small amount of money. If you think living in down south, we talking about down south. If you think going to work for $20 an hour, or okay, let's not even hold that high. If you think going to work for 15, 16, or $17 an hour is enough to pay your bills, you are insane. It's not enough to like living in this economy that we live in today. Everything, we going through inflation right now. You can't even go and buy eggs for $1 and some change no more. However eggs, used to cost back in the day. But you can't even go and buy a carton of eggs for a cheap price no more. Eggs what, $7 now or a little more. You understand? Depending on great value or the brand, whatever. But you can't even go. Gas prices is dumb right now. You understand? So you think about the economy. Think about how much money we have to spend daily just to survive in this place. $17, even $20. Let's go that high. $20 is not enough to pay. It's not enough to survive in this economy. It's not enough. You understand? Your checks probably 9 times out of 10, probably 1,300 every 2 weeks, 1,500, maybe even two bands, 2,000. That's still not enough compared to what we are being charged in this economy, man. You might have enough to pay. You might have enough to pay your rent and maybe a light bill or a water bill or two, but it's after you pay all of that, what you got left? You don't even got money you don't even have money to put gas in your car. So you'll be able to make it to work for the rest of the week. It's not enough. So you just got to look at it as like, damn, it feels like I'm still enslaved because you're working for a little bit of nothing. You understand? Yeah, you're making a little bit of money. You get to go shopping every now and then when your bills is paid, but we should be able to work and still have money left over to be able to enjoy ourselves. You understand? But how it's set up now, living in this economy, this high economy, we can't afford to be able to pay our bills and still have money left over to enjoy ourselves. It's like we only working just to pay bills. We working to pay bills. We not working. We not spending all those hours at the slavery for a good cause. The good cause will be able to work and be able. The good cause is to be able to work and being able to save your money and to get what you want. It's sad that in the Black community, we got to wait to the end of the year to be able to get the things that we want. Like every year in the Black community, we get excited about tax season. Tax season is, I guess everybody does, but in the Black community, don't nobody go as hard as us when it comes to tax money. We look forward to that. I'm talking about, he could be talking about tax time in the middle of the damn year. Not in the middle, but at the beginning of the damn year. Cause we just like, boy, when I get this tax money, I'm gonna do this. When I'm gonna buy me a new car, I'm gonna get this car. I'm a whatever, whatever Black people plan on doing with their tax money. We always looking forward to being able to enjoy ourselves during tax time because we don't have the money throughout the year to be able to get the things done that we need to get done. You understand? And you just got to look at it as, damn, this feels like slavery because I'm working for nothing. It feels like it's like you working just to pay bills. You working just to survive. But why can't if we were free people, why can't we work to be able to enjoy ourselves? If we were free, that's how you know that we're not free because we working our ass off, blood, sweat, and tears just to make our oppressors rich. Because we don't own land. A lot of us in the Black community, we don't own land. Most of us don't own our own property. We don't own our own houses and own apartments. So 9 times out of 10, you're paying rent to make our oppressor rich. You understand? We not enjoying ourselves. We are not happy. You understand? Most of us in the Black community, we are not happy because we cannot afford to pay our bills and be able to enjoy ourselves. I want to be able to pay my rent and whatever else I gotta do and be able to have money to go on a trip. You understand? I gotta wait. I gotta go ahead and pay all my bills, then wait another 2 weeks. I might gotta pay something else, and I might have a little bit of money over to do a little something, not much, but a little something. And then after that, you're right back broke again. Like it's like you just gotta look at it the way it is. This is slavery, man. This is slavery. If you have to get up every morning, every evening to work them 12 hours or how many hours you work, if you have to get up and do that every single day, and when it's time to receive that paycheck, and you don't have enough to be able to do what you want to do as far as having fun, this is slavery, man. We are not able. This don't feel like I'm free. It doesn't feel free. We say we free, but it doesn't feel. I don't feel free because to me, it's like we still struggling in slavery today. We still oppressed in the ghettos and in the bios and in the projects. We still oppressed because we don't have money. We barely have money to eat. You understand? It's most families out here. It's most mothers and fathers out here skipping out on meals and being able to let they kids eat at night. They can't even eat because they don't have enough money to afford for the whole family to eat. So they might So the mother and the father might skip out on eating and just letting the kids eat. You understand? That type of stuff still goes on today. That's still happening. You understand? And then you got those black people like, well, that's their fault. That's their problem. That's them settling for less. That's them. You know, man, listen, bro. We are destroyed. You understand? And these are the things. And I'm saying all these things because this is what the scriptures is going to bring out. This is what Deuteronomy 28 is going to be talking about. You understand? We are a destroyed nation. You understand? The people. We are destroyed. We are destroyed. Whether it's destroyed for lack of knowledge, we're destroyed mentally, physically. You understand? We are destroyed people, man. 'Cause we in the black community, we have always been less. We've always been the lesser people. You understand? We have always had less. You understand? But you do got some black families, you know, that might be wealthy, that might have generational wealth, that might have, you know, family heirlooms and shit that they can fall back on, but it's rare. A lot of us in the black community, we try to look for the best way to make a dollar. You understand? It's like okay, let's say for instance, my family left me a house, and I know I'm broke right now. I'm broke. I'm down bad. I ain't got no money in my name. I'm broke. God forbid somebody in my family pass away, and they leave me a house, knowing that I'm broke. I'm gonna sell the house. Not saying I would. This is an example. I wouldn't. You know, having the knowledge that I have now. Hell no, I wouldn't sell the house. But let's say if I wasn't in the truth, I was ignorant, and that had happened. I'm messed up. I ain't got no money. I can't do what I got to do as far as making it in life. 9 times out of 10, I would sell the house. I'm not thinking about the future. I'm not thinking about my grandkids. I'm not thinking about my children. I'm not thinking about their children, and I'm not thinking about the longevity in that house. I'm not thinking about what we could build if we kept this family heirloom as far as the house. I'm not thinking about generational wealth. All I'm thinking about is how I'm gonna get rich now. How am I gonna make a good little penny right now? I'm not thinking about the future. And that's how most of us think in the black community. We don't think about longevity. We think about what can we do right now to fix this situation. How can I get caught up on this mortgage? How can I get caught up on this past due rent? How can I get caught up on this how can I get caught up on this light bill, water bill, whatever? How we thinking about how can we get things done now? We are not patient enough to want to wait to we're not patient enough to want to wait to see what's gonna happen later on down the line. We don't have that patience. We don't have the patience, and not having patience is one of the reasons why we are in the predicament we're in now. You understand? We are in the situation we're in now because we didn't have patience. Just like just like in Exodus when Moses had went up to the mountain to I guess to receive the law. Or I don't know if he was getting the law from the Most High. If he was getting the law, he went out there to get the law from the Most High. And Aaron had stayed there with the people, and I guess Moses left Aaron there to watch over the people, make sure they good and everything like that. And while Moses was gone, the people was trying to get Aaron they had asked Aaron to make them a molten calf, make them a god. And I was like, remember when we read that in the Sabbath service, I'm flabbergasted. I'm like, why couldn't they just wait on Moses to come back? Like, I guess it's like they kind of seen Aaron as weak or something. Like Aaron couldn't fulfill their needs. I guess they felt like Moses wasn't gonna come back. I guess they felt like Moses was gonna abandon them or whatever. But we are so weak. We are so ignorant and just whatever the word I'm thinking about right now. I don't know what's wrong with us, man, but we 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 could not wait till Moses come. So instead of waiting till Moses came back, they went to Aaron and asked Aaron to make them a god for them to worship. You understand? And I'm just all like, just hearing it for the first time, and I'm all like, why? Like, I thought they believed in the. And then y'all seen Moses' works. Y'all seen what Moses could do through the spirit of through the spirit of the Lord. Y'all see what Moses can do. Moses got y'all out of bondage.
Right.
Y'all done seen Moses do some things. But instead of keeping that faith and facing the east and praying to the one true and only God, y'all got weak when Moses left and got weak and asked Aaron to make them a damn molted calf. Make them a god out of what the earrings. I think they use the earrings and their jewelry and stuff. Made them a molten calf to worship because we stupid, we that dumb enough to have the knowledge of the truth. We had the knowledge of the truth. We knew the Most High was real. I can almost guarantee we back then we knew as far as seeing what Moses did. You understand? We knew something. We knew that there was a God, but I can't really speak on why we wanted that molten calf. I don't have the words right now to even explain why we would want to worship a damn statue or whatever. I don't understand it. But I just use that example to show that that's how weak we are. We are weak. We always looking for right now. We're not worried about later. We worried about how can we fix the situation now. You understand? And we got to stop that. We got to think about longevity. That's kind of like the things we doing now in the ISUPK. We patiently waiting on Christ to return. You understand? We don't know when Christ is coming back, but we keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, and we living righteously. We showing brotherhood and sisterhood. We keeping this body strong, hoping that Christ come back and get us out of this bondage. We don't know when Christ is coming back. We don't know how this is gonna play out, but we following the book. We following this book right here. This book is giving us the instructions on how we should live and give us the knowledge on how we should keep faith and just be patient. This book teaches us patience. It teaches us to be able to wait patiently for the things that we want and that we need. We know that we don't, if you can face the east and you pray and ask the Lord for certain things or whatever. We understand that shit ain't just gonna fall in your lap. You ain't just gonna get it right then and there. You are judged off of your works. You're gonna get what you receive by your works. That's just not gonna fall in your lap. And that's kind of how we are. Black people, we want things to fall in our lap. We feel like we are owed something because we was put in slavery. But don't understand, we put ourselves here. You understand? To a certain extent. We put ourselves in this situation because we didn't want to listen to what the Lord was telling us to do. And this is what Deuteronomy is going to be talking about. These are the curses that's going to come upon us. Well, not going to come upon, because most of these prophecies that already done happened. So it's talking about the things that is happening and that is going to happen. I cannot say, boy, it's most of them prophecies have already been fulfilled. But we can go ahead and start. Let me get I don't even know why I want. Yeah, scripture. I'm trying to yeah. I'm trying to see which one I want to start at. I guess you can start at what's it, Deuteronomy 28:7. But let me see. Hold on. Huh? Oh, that's the blessings. Nah, then don't start at 7. So I guess start at 27:1, I guess. Uh oh my God. What am I looking for? So yeah, I guess 27:1. Oh my God. Yeah. I guess 27:1. Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, Deuteronomy 27, verse 1. Moses with the elders of Israel commanded the people, saying, keep all the commandments which I command you this day.
Keep some of the commandments.
Keep all the commandments
Lord,
I command you this day.
you know what I'm saying? The Lord told us to keep all the commandments, not some of the commandments, not 1/4 of it, not 1/3, not half, not 1 or 2 or 3. Keep all the commandments. You understand? So that means that you have to give up smoking weed. That means you turn the air off if you want to. I ain't gonna lie to you, get cold. But uh, but that means that you have to give up smoking weed. That means you have to give up homosexuality. That means you have to give up being a dyke. that, means, that means you have to give these things up. You understand? You have to stop making excuses on why you are the way you are. You understand? You are not the way you are because God made you that way. No, you're not. You are the way you are because you are weak enough to fall for that bull crap. You understand? Everybody want to blame the Lord for this and that. When are we going to start taking accountability for what we do to ourselves to a certain extent? You understand? I understand we in hell. I understand things happen. I understand we get weak, and mental health is a real thing. I understand these things. I understand it. But if if the Lord and if you wasn't born, if you was not born with a if you wasn't born with a disability, that you don't you there is no excuse. You understand? You are not disabled to the point to where you can't make your own decisions. You can decide not to be a homosexual. You can decide not to smoke weed. You can decide not to do crack cocaine. You can decide not to unalive your brother. You can decide all these things. This is your decision. It's just up to you to want to stop. So we have to stop making excuses for the things that we do to each other and do to ourselves. You understand? You you go to keep reading.
Verse 2. And it shall be on the day when ye shall pass over Jordan unto the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee. Thou shalt set up 3 great stones and plaster them with plaster.
Oh, slide. Matter of fact, you can drop that. You get 28:1 slide.
Deuteronomy 28, verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments.
There we go again. All his commandments. You got to keep reading, sir.
Which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations.
The Lord said he will set us on high above all the nations. You understand? So this is starting with the things that we're going to get if we do listen to the Lord and follow his commandments. So we starting off good. So we now we are getting the instructions on what we should do as far as keeping the law, statutes, and commandments We are getting the instructions on what we should be doing to gain the kingdom of heaven. You understand? So if you could say you read it one more time.
And it shall come to pass, and thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
All right, so we got anybody in the chat? We got anybody in the chat that checked in?
I walk the line, check it in. We got sisters that Peter took it.
All right, Most High in Christ. So, all right. So, anybody in the chat, what does it mean to hearken? What does hearken mean? I'm gonna give y'all like a short time to answer. Just make it quick. What does it mean to hearken? And if nobody don't answer, it's to but I'm gonna give y'all a few more minutes. What does it mean to hearken? Oh my God. All right, so for time's sake, if nobody answered, you know, all right, so hearken just means to listen. You understand? You know, it means to listen. So so it says if we hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, and to observe and to do all his commandments. You understand? There we go again, saying the same thing is said in chapter 27. If we do all of his commandments, not some of them. A lot of the Christian church teaches us that we don't have to keep all the commandments, that we only have to keep the 10 commandments. And I think I said in the class before that the Christian church don't even keep all 10 of the law, statutes, and commandments. They don't even keep the 10 commandments, because those are the only ones that they familiar with. So they say they're only familiar with the 10 commandments. Those are the only ones that we are supposed to follow, but they don't even follow the 10 commandments. You understand? There are 613 commandments. You understand? For the people just not hearing that, I know that sounds crazy, mind blowing. Like how can a human being keep 613 laws? That's insane. But listen, man, everything. I know this might sound Christian, but everything is possible through Most High in Christ. Everything is possible. Anything is possible. You understand? You wouldn't understand what you are capable of once you start following the Lord. You understand? Once you surround yourself around righteous people, when you surround yourself around people that have actually shedded their selves of the world, you will be surprised on what you are capable of doing. You understand? It's all a mind thing. You understand? It's all a mind thing. You just like I said, so just like I was saying before, we have to start holding ourselves accountable for the things that we do to people and the things that we do to ourselves. You understand? We got to hold ourselves accountable unless you have a disability. But other than that, if you don't have a disability, you have no excuse. You understand? Everybody has a mind, everybody has a conscience, everybody makes their own decision as far as what they want to do with their lives. So if you want to choose not to serve the Lord, you got to work. You got to live with that. If you want to serve the Lord, just know serving the Lord comes with rules. It comes with laws. You understand? The same thing in America. If you want to become an American citizen, it comes with rules. It comes with laws. You're not gonna come here from another country and everything all gravy over there in that country. You get to do whatever you want to do over there. You ain't gonna come to America and do what you want to do. You understand? You're not gonna go now. Okay, let's not even say country, another state. You're not gonna go from. You can't move from New York. You understand? Because I believe New York is legal to smoke weed. You're not going to go to New York. You're not going to move from New York thinking that you can smoke. You can smoke weed up there. You're not going to come to the South and thinking you're gonna come down here and walk the streets of downtown Greenville and have a big backwood in your hand smoking gas. It ain't gonna happen. You going to jail for it. So it's the same thing. It's the same thing with serving the Lord. When you choose to serve the Lord, just know it comes with discipline. It comes with discipline. It comes with rules, and it comes with changing your image. You can't do what you was doing in the world and trying to serve the Lord. You can't serve two masters. You can't sell. You can't unalive your brother and sell drugs. You can't unalive your brother and sell drugs to your brother and serve the Lord. Because most drug dealers, they are religious. Most of them always had a Jesus piece on or a cross around their neck out there selling crack rocks. You understand? And that's how you know that cross symbolizes hatred. Nobody wears that cross, and nobody that wears that cross, they are never ashamed of doing bad things. How they having that around their neck? I could go rob somebody with a cross around my neck and have no shame. You understand? But me having this shield on, me having this shield on, and I'm out in public breaking the rules, that would be crazy. Like that, it wouldn't feel right. I can't go out there and break. I can't go out there and have this shield on, and I know I have an image to uphold, and I go out there and break a rule. You understand? I can't. It's not the same. Like in the world, when you got that cross on, nobody feels shame when they got that cross on and they doing abominable things. They don't have no shame. But us having this shield on out in public, knowing that we have an image to uphold, it's not the same. We gonna feel shame because we know how we should be living. We know how we should be carrying ourselves. You understand? And we have to represent Christ the right way. We can't be out here doing whatever the hell we want to do, and we got this shield on, and we are trying to represent the school and things like that. We can't do what we want to do. You got something? What's that, Caesar? Oh, okay. But if you could, I guess, just read. Did you already finish verse 1? Yeah, I think you did. All right. So start with, say, to observe and to do all his commandments.
To observe and to do all his commandments, which I command you this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
All right, so and it says that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations. What does that mean? Anybody in the chat? What does that mean? What does he mean that he is going to set us above all nations on the earth? What does that mean? Let's get some class participation, man. You understand? Let's get it together. Let's learn something. We are in the class setting. I remember being in school. I remember being in school and the teacher do the same thing. Teacher being there, I just being there with my hand on my head, just I'm ready to go. Hey, learn something, man. Go ahead and learn something. Right. I'm just start calling people. Hey, so and so. Hey, what this mean? Go ahead and put you on spot in front of everybody. My teacher used love doing that to me. Put me on spot in front of everybody. I be like, I ain't gonna lie, I don't know what you talking about. I don't know what you been teaching for the last 30 minutes. I don't know what's going on. I would just go outside in the hall, just sit in the hall. Better yet, go to the principal office. Oh dang, because I don't know what you've been teaching the whole time. It is crazy. Anybody in the chat though, what does it mean? What is this saying? That the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth. What is it saying? What does it mean for us to be above all nations? Anybody can answer. You got to, you know, take a stab if you want to, for time's sake. But I'm trying to get some class participation. Let's get it together, man. It's a very simple answer. I said, what does it mean? What is it saying as far as I'm gonna just read it. It say the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth. So what is this saying? What does this mean? Somebody answered? Oh, okay. Oh, you good? You good?
So what that means is that the Lord was going to take the children of Israel and make them the rulers over all nations. You know what I'm saying? Much how like, you know, the oppressor, the white man, you know what I'm saying, rules this earth. You know what I'm saying? It has, you know what I'm saying, everybody, you know, working under him.
Right.
Run everything, you know what I'm saying, that army, military, the Lord was going to give us that plus more.
Right.
But, you know what I'm saying, we're going to have our own government. You know what I'm saying? So he's going to have us on top of every nation.
Okay. And so I'm gonna get out of hand. But to sum it all up in one word, what is this called? Is that what? No, you. I was just saying. So just to sum it up, all of this up in one word. What would you call it? Like, you know how the church thinks that when you die and you go to heaven, the heaven symbolizes your soul going up to heaven, and you get to live in the mansion and everything, and you around little naked babies and angels or whatever. That is the kingdom of heaven to them. But what is our kingdom of heaven to us?
Yeah. Sister Crystal said, "Be over and rule all rule all over all nations." She said, "Triumph."
That's it.
Yeah.
All right. So sister hand. But I'm just gonna give it to y'all. I mean, I just said it like 3 times. This is our kingdom of heaven. That's kingdom of heaven. So whenever we say, you know, we waiting on the kingdom of heaven or whatever, that's talking about us being able to rule over our oppressors. Right. That's the kingdom of heaven to us. So just to sum it all in one word, I mean to sum this last part up all in one word, this is the kingdom of heaven. Our kingdom of heaven means that we are going to be able to rule over our oppressor. They are going to be working for us now. They are going to build our cities. They are going to, I guess, take care of our young. I wouldn't let them. It's not on my plantation. Y'all don't touch my kids. I don't know. It might be different. I don't know, but I'm saying that now. but they're going to take care of our young. They are going to take care of our crops. They're going to take care of our livestock. They're going to do the things that we did for them in slavery. You understand? But we're going to and the crazy thing about it is we still going to have compassion on them. Is the crazy thing about it. We're not going to do what they did to us. You understand? That's how you know, bro. That's how you know that we are set apart from them. Like we are not like our oppressor. Because we would, even though they did what they did to us, we still not out here seeking revenge. You understand? Most of the time, we over here seeking revenge on our own people because we not scared of our own people, but we scared of our oppressor. Not us. Not us in the UPK. We ain't scared of them. But in the world, we are terrified of the white man in the world. We want to be their friend, just like how they say, if you can't beat them, join them. You understand? Not us. You understand? We work against our oppressor. We use their own tools against them. Just like the 501c3 thing. You understand? If you were smart, a lot of fake Israelites thinks that because since we have a 501c3 that we are helping the white man out, or we benefit, or I don't know what they think. But if you were smart, you would look at that 501c3 as the smart thing. We using what they gave us against them. Right. We didn't ask for a 501c3, and they telling us what to teach. Like most of these churches, right. We using the 501c3 and using it against them. We calling them the devil that the Bible speaks of. Right. We at Camp Blazing on them. You understand? We the white people cannot join our camp and be a part of our functions. They can't come to the Passover. They can't come to our cookouts. You understand? We are using the resources that they gave us against them. So for the people who think that we are for the white man and we be showing love to them or whatever they think, if you were smart, you would understand that we using it against them. You understand? We are not for our oppressor. You understand? We are one of the ones that's gonna step when it come down to it. You understand? But that's basically just to sum up that scripture. That it says that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth. That's talking about the kingdom of heaven. That is our kingdom of heaven. You understand? So I just if you could, so just read verse 2. Well, just read all the way down. So just keep reading.
Verse 2. And all these blessings shall come on thee and overtake thee, if thou shalt hearken to the voice of the Lord thy God. Blessed shalt thou be in the city, and blessed shalt thou be in the field. All right, so all these blessings shall come upon thee if we listen to the Lord, listen to what the Lord told us to do. You understand? So verse 3 says, blessed shalt thou be in the city, and blessed shalt thou be in the field. All right, you gotta keep reading. Verse 4. Blessed shall be the fruit of thy body, and the fruit of thy ground, and the fruit of thy cattle, the increase of thy kind, and the flocks of thy sheep. All right, you gotta keep reading. Verse 5. Blessed shalt thou be thy basket and thy store. Verse 6. Blessed shalt thou be when thou comest in, and blessed shalt thou be when thou goest out. Verse 7. The Lord shall cause thy enemies that rise up against thee to be smitten before thy face. They shall come out against thee one way and flee before thee 7 ways. All right, so you stop right there. All right, so
Verse 4 say, blessed shall be the fruit of thy body. You understand? So what then it says, and the fruit of thy ground, and the fruit of thy cattle, and us like it, the in the increase of thy, I think you said kind, but I think it was kid. Is it kind or kid? No, I think it is kind, because kin is Kin, right?
Yeah, kids. Yeah.
Kin. Okay, so I guess you was right. So like, what does that mean? I'm gonna look that up. Kind. I'm about to look it up. See. Oh, okay. It says okay. So kind means cows collectively. I mean, that's all it say. Say a archaic word for cows or cattle. Oh, okay. Dang, I didn't know that. Okay, so it say in the fruit of thy cattle, and the increase of thy kind of thy kind. So like it. So the increase of our kind is saying. So it said. So it's like it's basically saying, we'll be able to be able to breed more cattle. You understand? We'll be able to have more cows. To be able to, because I think what we 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 benefit from cows by from milk, and of course ground beef, steak, tomahawk, whatever whatever type of slice cut you want. You said what? Cabeza, you understand? What else you get out of cow? Tenderloins, the cow tongue. Hold on, what's cow tongue? Cabeza, lingua. You feel me? Oxtails. You understand? So we got plenty meat. Pause. Good night. We got good night. We got no diddy. So like it. We have plenty poultry. We have plenty poultry for the for the whole family. You understand? We'll be able to have about a year's supply of food. I understand. So it keep reading, and the flocks of thy sheep. So it just saying, the Lord is going to the the Lord is the Lord is going to the Lord is going to increase the things that the basic things that we need to get through life. Food, water, and fruit, and vegetables, and so on and so forth. The Lord is going to be the Lord is going to increase these things if we listen to what the Lord told us to do, and that is to keep the law, statutes, and commandments. And let me see, and okay, verse 5, it says, blessed shall be thy. So like it keep getting tongue twisted. Blessed shall be thy basket in thy store. You understand? So you won't have to go to the grocery store no more, and be able to just all you can grab is ramen noodles, banana weenies, what we used to be banana sausages, and what else we be getting that's just low budget, just cheap as hell. Man, sardines, uh, crackers, what you call them? Um, saltine crack. I know. I'm just naming a little low budget stuff that we use to survive daily in the projects, in the hood, in the ghetto. You understand? I grew up on peanut butter. You understand? I put peanut growing up. I used peanut butter and sugar. I don't see how I'm not a diabetic kid. I grew up literally on peanut butter and sugar. You understand? Those were the only reason why I say that, because peanut butter and sugar is something that's always going to be there. And well, I wouldn't say sugar. Nah, you can't always say sugar. Black people, we use all the sugar. So nah, I can't even say sugar. But that's what I survived on mostly. Peanut butter and sugar. If I had peanut butter and sugar, I can make anything. I'm talking about I might make me a I'm trying to think of everything I used to make. I'll make just probably like a regular peanut butter sandwich. I might just eat a peanut butter sandwich. Hell, I might even just grab a spoon and just eat the peanut butter raw out the jar. You understand? Okay, so with the sugar, I either make a sugar sandwich. And how you make a sugar sandwich? I if I got some butter, I use the butter, put the butter on the bread, toast it, but then spread the put the sugar on it and make a little sugar sandwich out of it. Or whatever. I used to do little dumb stuff when I was young. Just little, just to survive and eat. I used to do little dumb stuff like so bread, peanut butter, sugar. My mama, she taught me how to make tortilla chips out of tortilla shells. I remember that. Mama taught me how to make that one time. Because I think all we had at that time was some tortilla shell. Mama, she taught me how to cut them up in little triangles, put a little oil on it, put in the oven, and make some chips out there. I'm trying to think what else I used to do. That's about it. Peanut butter, sugar was like really my main two foods I used to eat all the time growing up. But it's a let me go back to the scripture. Like it. It's a all right, so blessed shall be thy basket in thy store. So we don't have to buy great value stuff no more. We'll actually be able to afford name brand stuff. Cause I now me growing up, all I grew up on was great value, everything. Great. I'm talking about low budget, everything. I'm talking about but we did not have it all. You feel me? So I grew up eating a lot of stuff that was cheap. You understand? But now I ain't gonna lie. Now I'm not like that. I make my own money. I buy name brand stuff now. I mean, I got my own money. It's my money. I work for it. I'm gonna buy name brand stuff. I buy everything. I don't do that great value no more. I'm done with that. I grew up on great value my whole life. I'm done with great. Not saying nothing wrong with great value. Don't get me wrong. I ain't trying to offend nobody. I don't eat great value like that no more. I like I like I like name brand stuff now. I don't do the great value. It just depends on what it is. It just depends on what I'm not gonna buy no great value Doritos. It's not gonna happen. I'm not doing that. I'm not buying no great value Doritos. I can probably settle for some great value tortilla chips for like a little dip or something. I can compromise with that. But man, great value Doritos. But you gotta be boy. No, you come if you bring some great value Doritos, I better be stupid hungry. I better not have ate that whole entire day. That's the only way I eat it. But other than that, I'm name brand shouting right now. You feel me? But we talking about us being the lesser. You understand? For the people that are less, that grew up, that's still going through poverty and things like that, who can't afford name brand stuff. If you do what the Lord tell you to do as far as keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, blessed shall be in thy basket. You won't have to buy great value no more. Your shopping cart or your shopping buggy will be full or whatever you want. You understand? You will be plentiful. You understand? Everything will be your whole shopping cart will be full of whatever you've been wanting. You understand? If you do what the Lord tell you to do. But I gonna skip. We're gonna skip down to verse 7. Verse 7, it says, the Lord shall cause thy enemies that rise up against thee to be smitten before thy face. So if we do what the Lord tell us, if we if we do what the Lord tell us to do, the Lord would allow our enemies to be smitten it's like it. The Lord will cause thy enemies that rise up against us to be smitten before thy face. You understand? So if we do what the Lord tell us to do, we wouldn't have to we are not going to have to fight our own battles. The Lord will fight it for us. You understand? All right, we're gonna keep reading. It say they shall come out against thee one way and flee before thee 7 ways. Understand? All right, so let's keep reading. Verse 8. The Lord shall command thee. I was like, the Lord shall command thee blessing upon thee in thy storehouses, and in thou and it's like it, and in all that thou settest thy hand unto, and shall bless thee in the land of which the Lord thy God given thee. All right, let's go ahead and keep reading. The Lord shall establish thee in holy people unto himself, as he hath sworn unto thee, if thou shalt keep the commandments. You understand? So it's gonna keep saying, if we keep the commandments, these good things are going to come to us if we do what the Lord told us to do, which is as simple as which is as simple as keeping the Lord's laws. If we keep the laws, statutes, and commandments, I'm gonna say this: if we keep the Lord's laws, statutes, and commandments, we wouldn't have to. I wouldn't say struggle no more, but because things are going to happen. We are in hell right now, so things happen. Things are not going to always go our way, but if you do what the Lord, as long as you serving the Lord and doing what the Lord tell you to do, and you got the strong brotherhood and sisterhood around you, you will never have to worry about struggling no more, or worry about how how you gonna pay the rent this month, or worry about how your light bill going to be paid. That is what the brother and sisterhood is for. That is why we are here for each other. We are here for each other to make sure none of us fall. We are here. We are here to pick each other up. You understand? As far as things that go on in life, we understand that brothers and sisters might not have the rent money to be able to pay. So the first thing you do is you know call your camp leader. Call your camp leader. Let him know what's going on, and he gonna make a few phone calls. Call the brothers, call the sisters, and see if we can come up with the money to be able to get your rent paid, or light bill, or whatever. You know, there was other ways. There was other ways around it. You understand? You don't always have to depend on our oppressor. You got the brotherhood and sisterhood. All right, so I'm gonna keep reading. Um, what was I at? Um, I'm just gonna start at verse 9. It says, "In the Lord shall establish thee and holy people unto himself." I don't think I was right there. Okay, I was in verse 8. Okay. The Lord shall command thee the blessings upon thee in thy storehouses, and in all that thou settest thy hand unto, and he shall bless thee in the land which the Lord thy God given thee. All right, verse 9. The Lord shall establish thee in holy people unto himself. You understand? So so who that holy people would be, the 12 tribes of Israel, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. You understand? We keep reading. As he sworn unto thee, if thou shalt keep the commandments of the Lord thy God and walk in his ways, verse 10, and all people of the earth shall see that thou art called by the name of the Lord, and thou shalt be afraid of thee. All right, we're gonna keep reading. And the Lord shall make thee plenteous in goods. You understand? I just said that the Lord is going to plentify all our needs, everything that we need, everything that we've been wanting. The Lord is going to plentify it. You understand? The Lord is going to. It says, the Lord shall make thee plenteous in goods. You understand? I'm gonna keep reading. In the fruit of thy body. You understand? So the way, so the Lord is gonna make sure we are able to reproduce. You understand? We are going to be able to. We are going to be able to what I'm trying to say. We're going to be able to what is the word I'm looking for? We are going to be able to. I cannot think of this word I'm looking for. Good night. It's not that ain't the word that I'm thinking of. I can't think of the word right now. But the Lord is going to be able to, the Lord is going to be able to why I cannot think of this word. I'm gonna read it again. It might come back to me. I say, and the Lord shall make thee plenteous in goods, in the fruit of thy body. So we will be able to reproduce and be able to have more children. That ain't the word I'm looking for, but we are going to be able to have more children. You understand? We are going to be able to reproduce. That is that fruit of thy body. I just keep reading. And in the fruit of thy cattle. You understand? And I'm gonna keep reading. And in the fruit of thy ground, and and it's like in the land of which the Lord swore unto thy fathers to give thee. You understand? So that land, which is talking about, our land of Israel. You understand? That is what the Lord has sworn to our forefathers that we was going to get if we do what the Lord told us to do. All right, so keep reading. The Lord shall open unto thee his good treasures. The good, it's like the heaven to give the rain unto it's like it. The heaven to give the rain unto thy land in his season, and to bless all the work of thine hand. And thou shalt lend unto many nations, and thou shalt not borrow. And we like it. That's heavy. I'm gonna read that one more time. And to bless all the work of thine hand, and thou shalt lend unto many nations, and thou shalt not borrow. That's heavy there. I'm gonna keep reading. Verse 13. And the Lord shall make thee the head and not the tail. Anybody in the chat? If we turn the screen around. All right. All right. I'm gonna read that again. And the Lord shall make thee the head and not the tail. So in this scripture right here, so what is this first part saying? The Lord shall make thee the head and not the tail. In the chat, anybody in the chat, what is this scripture? What is this first part saying? What do he mean by the Lord shall make thee the head and not the tail? What does that mean? Of course, it's self-explanatory. But what does that mean? What does the Lord mean? He's going to make us the head and not the tail. Anybody in the chat? Real. Just keep it real brief, real short. What does it mean that He is going to make us the head and not the tail? Yeah, I'm good. Now I was just asking the question in the chat. I'm gonna read it one more time. And the Lord shall make thee the head and not the tail. I'm just gonna read the whole thing. And the Lord shall make thee the head and not the tail, and thou shalt be above only, and thou shalt not be beneath. I'm just, matter of fact, that's telling you right now. What does this tell? What does it mean that the Lord is going to make us the head and not the tail? I mean, it basically just said it. You got a comment? Lord is gonna. It says the Lord shall make thee the head and not the. It really should say it right there. Anybody in the chat, just keep it brief, keep it short. Anybody can answer. Don't be scared. Don't be scared to answer. Ain't no question is a dumb question, and no answer is a dumb answer. If you don't understand, you don't understand. That's the point of learning. Understand? That's the point of learning. If you don't know, you don't know, and if you know, try to answer. And if it's not correct, we'll correct it. Ain't no sweat. Just keep it brief and short. I'm gonna read it one more time. And the Lord shall make thee the head and not the tail, and thou shalt be above only, and thou shalt not be beneath. It's basically right there. You go ahead, sis.
It means that the oppressors are going to bow to us, and we're going to have the abundance. We're going to have everything that the Most High promised us. Because if He said, if we come back and follow His laws, statutes, and commandments, He will take the curses away.
You can say that. That's a good point to make. So I get out of hand. That's a point you can make. But just to keep it, that can be one way for sure. Because that's gonna happen for sure if we do what the Lord tells us to do. But just keep it like simple. Like, you know how growing up, your parents might have told you, be a leader, not a follower. Be the head and not the tail. Just keep it that simple. I even be like, basically, like I just said, like, don't be a follower. Don't be a follower. Be a leader. Right. It's just that simple. But that's another way you can think of it. That's important too. That's really what this whole chapter is really saying. If we do what the Lord told us to do, we are going to be able to be above our oppressor. That's basically what most of this passage is saying. So I mean, you are right. You understand? I'm not saying you're wrong. You are most definitely right. But just to keep it simple and keep it brief and keep it, not too, whatever the word I'm looking for. It's just as simple as you being a leader and not a follower. We are not going to we going to keep our own traditions. We are going to keep it Israelite tradition. We're not going to go and celebrate birthdays. We're not going to go and celebrate Thanksgiving, Christmas, Mother's Day, Father's Day, and so on and so forth. Easter and all that stuff. We are going to set the trends. We're going to do what our forefathers taught us to do. Just to keep it that simple. But I'm gonna read it again from the top. And the Lord shall make thee the head and not the tail, and thou shalt be above thou heart. It's like, I'm gonna read it again. And thou shalt be above only, and thou shalt not be beneath, if thou hearken unto the Lord's commandments. Oh, I read that wrong. Unto the Lord's commandments of the Lord thy God, which I command thee this day, to observe and to do all the commandments. Like I said, it said that like 3 or 4 times already. So he just keeps saying that in the scripture just to get in our heads. This is how you get the kingdom of heaven. It's just as simple as keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. Keeping the law, statutes, and commandments is going to protect us from danger. Keeping the law, statutes, and commandments is going to fulfill that promise that the Lord promised the 12 tribes of Israel. We are going to be able to be over our enemies. You understand? They are going to serve us if we keep the law, statutes, and commandments. We are not going to get that if we keep doing whatever the hell we want to do. We are going to forever keep going in this cycle. Really, I ain't gonna lie to you. I can't say that the Lord is, I'm not making the Lord's decision. I'm not saying the Lord is going to do this. But to be honest with you, bro, we've been in 400 years of slavery. That's a long damn time. When are we going to get it right? When are we going to get this together, Israel? 400 years of slavery, bro, and we still ain't got it right. To be honest, if we don't get it right this time, the Lord might as well just go ahead and wipe us, take us off the map. Let's go ahead and take us off the map. Because it's to the point where it's just like, bro, if we ain't got it right in 400 years, we ain't never gonna get it right. I can say that. We might. It's just the Lord to give us another chance after this. But man, listen, man. We deserve death. We don't deserve this. We do not deserve keep getting all these chances. We don't deserve it. Because it's like, man, I go on and on, but we ain't gonna keep going on about that. But we don't deserve another chance. You know what I'm saying? 400 years, that's a long ass time. You feel me? That's a long time to be honest, to be in all them slaveries. That is a long time. You feel what I'm saying? That's how many decades that is. That is ridiculous. 400 years of slavery, and we still ain't got it right. That is insane, man. But I'm gonna keep read. Let me see. So I'm pretty sure we getting the gist of what's gonna happen. We probably can hop off the good things. This is the good thing. You know, we don't need one thing about us. We don't need to hear the good things. We need to hear the bad things. We need to hear what's gonna happen if we don't keep these commandments. That's what's important. Us not keeping the commandments. Us not keeping the commandments is that is what we should be fearing. We should be fearing what's going to happen if we don't keep these commandments. I mean, of course, you know, never mind, we're gonna hop off that. But we need to fear the fact that what is going to happen if we don't keep these commandments. So we probably just gonna hop off the good things. We're gonna hop off the blessings. We don't need to hear the blessings because that's all we think of. That's all we care about in the black community. We all care about how can we be blessed. You understand? We don't need to hear that. We need to hear the consequences of what's going to happen if you don't keep these laws, statutes, and commandments. Black people, we always want to be hearing all. We want to be cuddled and coddled and want to hear the good things. We don't need to hear the good things. I'm pretty sure y'all got the gist of what's going to happen if we do keep the commandments. But we need to hear about what's going to happen if we don't keep the commandments. We need to hear about the harsh things that are going to happen to us if we don't do it, because we too stuck in this blessing thing. We think we deserve a blessing because we went through 400 years of slavery. We don't deserve shit. It's lucky for my language. We don't deserve anything. Understand? Because we had to continuously over and over and over get a chance after chance after chance after chance and thinking we deserve a damn blessing. Y'all need to hear about the curses that is going to happen if you don't keep the law, statutes, and commandments. So let's skip to the curses. We done with the blessings. Matter of fact, you know what's crazy? We were just about to get into the curses. Speaking of it, the blessings is over with, so that's a good thing. All right, so I think the curses started at Deuteronomy 15, I believe. It started Deuteronomy 15. So let's start it. Okay, read Deuteronomy chapter 15. This is the start of the curses. So now everything that the Lord said that we was gonna get if we did keep his commandments, now it's reversed. Now everything that now if we don't keep these commandments, all of the things that we were supposed to get in return, now it's in reverse. Now we don't keep it, we not gonna get all of those things. We're gonna, but we're gonna get there. Go ahead and read Deuteronomy chapter 4, Deuteronomy 28 and 15.
Deuteronomy 28 and 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I commanded this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
All these blessings are okay. So start at that part again. What said that all these like it.
That all these curses.
That all these what?
That all these curses.
That all these blessings.
All these curses.
All these good things.
All these curses.
It's the Lord said all these curses. You got to keep reading.
Shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
All right. So all these curses is going to come upon thee and overtake thee. You understand? You got to read 16, sir.
Verse 16. Curse shalt thou be in the city, and curse shalt thou be in the field.
All right, so curse shalt thou be in the city, and curse shalt thou be in the field. So in these cities, we not gonna be able to thrive no more. Like we ain't gonna be able to open no business. We're not gonna be able to open a barber shop or a salon. We're not gonna be able to do these things no more. You wanna know why? Because you didn't want to listen to what the Lord told you to do. Understand? You can go to read 17.
Verse 17. Curse shall be thy basket and thy store.
All right, so you know how I was saying, if you do what the Lord tell you to do, you ain't gotta worry about that great value no more. Guess what? You ain't even gonna be able to afford great value no more. At first, y'all could have at least afford some great value. Now you ain't even gonna afford nothing. You can't even get great value no more. Now you gotta eat out trash can. Let me stop. They gotta eat out trash. That ain't funny, but they gotta eat out trash can now. You can't even afford great value no more. You gotta keep reading.
Verse 18. Curse shall thou be the fruit of thy body.
All right, so curse shall thou be the fruit of thy body. You won't be able to reproduce no more. The Lord gonna make it. The Lord gonna make it to you gonna have the spirit to the way you gonna want to get abortions. You're probably gonna have miscarriages and all types of stuff. You gotta keep reading.
And the fruit of thy land, the increase of thy kind, and flocks of thy sheep.
Okay, so it's saying in the fruit of thy land. All right, so curse shall thou be the fruit of thy body, and the fruit of thy land. So you won't be able to. So curse shall be in the fruit of thy land. You won't be able to. You won't have no fruits or vegetables no more. Right? So you won't even all the fruits and vegetables that you thought you had. All that's gonna die off. All that stuff gonna rot out. The bugs gonna eat it. You feel me? And all that, and then we'll say in the increase of thy kin, which is the increase of the cattle. You understand? All your cattle is gonna catch diseases and die. You're gonna lose your cattle. All them gonna catch diseases and die. They're gonna die off. I'm being too harsh. Maybe I'm being too harsh. But you're gonna lose your cattle. Your cattle just might run off to the wilderness somewhere, and it's gonna be somebody else's cattle. You understand? Where those we at? And the flocks of thy sheep. So even your sheep is gonna do the same thing. Your sheep, you're probably gonna lose your sheep. Somebody gonna come steal it, or your sheep gonna die off. Your cattle gonna die off. Somebody might steal it. It might catch diseases and die. Well, this is going to happen when we don't keep the law, statutes, and commandments. These curses is going to come upon us if we don't keep the Lord's laws. You understand? You got to read verse 19.
Verse 19. Curse shalt thou be when thou comest in, and curse shalt thou be when thou goest out.
So curse thou. That's like it. Curse shalt thou be when thou comest in, and curse thou be when thou comest out. So you won't be able to Probably when you be able to make it home safe. Understand? You're gonna be gonna try to drive home from work, and God forbid, but you might end up in a car accident, and it might not be pretty. You come out the house and about to get ready to go to a friend's house or the grocery store. You know, God forbid you lose your life. Go just going to the grocery store. Why? Because you did not want to listen to what the Lord told you to do. Understand? You got to keep reading.
Verse 20. The Lord shall send thee cursing, vexation, and rebuke, and all that thou settest thy hand, it's like thy hand unto for to do.
Ooh, you start right there. So the Lord say, so the Lord say, the Lord shall send upon thee cursing. So what is okay? So let's hook up. Let's see what cursing means. Let's look up what cursing means. So cursing means, in the Oxford Language Dictionary, it means invoke or use a curse. Nah, that's probably not the one. Okay. Nah, that ain't the one. So it might be this first one. It says invoke or use a curse against. So put a curse on. That ain't it. That ain't it. Them sound too spooky for me. Number two say the use coarse or blasphemous language. That ain't it. It's not talking about one or two. Nah, that ain't it either. Okay, let's say. Okay, let's look it up in the Bible dictionary. It say when God hands people over to the consequences of seizing, blessing, or their own terms. And curse instead of abundance in life, we end up how do you say that? Scarcity. I don't know what scarcity means. Isolation and death. That's exactly what it means. I'm gonna read that one more time. So it says in the Bible dictionary, it says when God hands people over to consequences of seizing, blessing on their own terms, it is a curse because instead of abundance in life, we end up with scarcity, isolation, and death. That's exactly what cursing means. Right. So let's read that one more time. It says, curse out. No, that's not what I was at. Okay. Verse 20. The Lord shall send upon thee cursing. So the Lord is either going to send upon you either scarcity, whatever that means. I gotta look that up too. Isolation and death. So these are examples that can come from cursing. So the Lord said, the Lord shall send upon thee death, or the Lord shall send upon thee isolation or scarcity. Right. All right, so let's keep reading. Are you good to keep reading? Oh, vexation next. All right, so let's look up vexation. Okay. Okay, yeah. So let's read the scripture again. Where it say, man, just read from the top, 20, and just stop at vexation.
Okay. The Lord shall send upon thee cursing, vexation. All
right, so we know what that first one is, that cursing. We understand what that is. So let's look up vexation. Vexation means the state of being annoyed, frustrated, or worried. That's yeah. Matter of fact, you can most definitely use that. So let's say, matter of fact, all right. So go ahead and keep reading from vexation. Let's see what else it say.
And rebuke.
You got to keep reading.
And rebuke, and all that thou settest thine hand unto to do.
All right, you stop right there. I say in okay, so it says in all that thou settest thine hand unto do unto like it. In all that good, I'm getting tongue twisted. In all that thou settest thine hand unto for to do. And then it says unto thou be destroyed. So you got cursing and vexation now. So vexation means a state of being annoyed or frustrated. So the Lord is gonna make it hard. So the Lord is gonna make it hard for you, or make it annoying for you, or what's another word I'm looking for? So you're gonna be frustrated or annoyed with the fact that you can't set your mind to do something that you been wanting to do. So let's say you got your mind set on, what's an example? Um, oh, what's a good example to make? Mm, okay, let's say I got my mind set on setting up a cruise vacation or whatever for and you trying to get your job, and you trying to get your job to approve your vacation, and they don't approve it, or some stuff like, okay, so let's say your job, right? You put in your vacation. I know with my slavery, I can't go on vacation. I can only put in my vacation a month in advance. Some jobs they do it 2 weeks in advance. So let's say you don't put your vacation in time, and you've been planning this trip. You already done spent the money, everything already paid for. You're going to be vexed if your slavery say, well, we can't approve this vacation because you didn't put it in time. So let's read say, uh, and the Lord shall send upon thee cursing, vexation, and rebuke in all that thou settest thine hand unto do for it. So whatever you set, so whatever plan you had to go to the cruise, to go on this cruise, the Lord is gonna send vexation. You're gonna get angry and frustrated at your job because they didn't approve your vacation. That was probably a dumb example. That was just the first thing that came to mind. But I don't know why that just came out of nowhere. But all right, so we understand what vexation means. So it just means frustrated or annoyed or or irritation or irritability. All right, so let's look up rebuke. You go ahead. You go ahead.
The definition of rebuke: express sharp disapproval or criticism of someone because of their behavior or action.
All right, so the Lord is gonna. Okay, so say, read it one more time.
Express sharp disapproval or criticism of someone because of their behavior or actions.
All right. I can't think of no example for that one.
Like
You good?
I give an example like just like how you rebuke a child.
Yeah.
In that example, you know what I'm saying? How many times?
Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, okay, I see what you're saying. Most of that crazy. Yeah, okay. I couldn't even think of that on top of my head on that one. Okay, so so the officer say who can be able to rebuke a child by the by the way the child's behavior is. So I can be like, I remember when my mom used to say, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. That's kind of how you gonna do your child. I rebuke you. Probably rebuke your child because the way the child is behaving or whatever. So you got to keep reading from rebuke, and then you start with say in all that thou settest thy hand unto do.
And rebuke in all that thou settest thy hand unto for to do, until thou be destroyed.
Until thou be what?
Destroyed.
All right. What does it mean to be destroyed? Of course, for time's sakes, to be destroyed is like to be knocked down or demolished or put to an end. Maybe even to put an end to your existence. You might just get unalived, but just to keep it, you might just get knocked down. You just might not want to do nothing no more. You might even have the courage or the faith or the strength to even apply apply pressure no more or whatever I'm trying to say. All right, so All right, so you can keep reading where it say and until.
And until thou perish quickly.
Oh, we until the just like I say, you might just go ahead and Lord might just get you up out of here. You understand? The Lord just might unalive you until you perish quickly. You understand? You gotta keep reading.
Because of the wickedness of thy doings.
Because of the what?
The wickedness of thy doings.
Because of the wickedness of thy doings, man. Being a homosexual is wicked. Smoking weed is wicked. You unaliving your brother is wicked. You selling drugs to your own people is wicked.
Right.
You understand? You robbing your own people is wicked. You understand? These things are going to come upon these curses are going to come upon you when you don't want to follow the Lord's statute. Like it. These curses are going to come upon you when you don't want to follow the Lord's law, statutes, and commandments.
Right.
You got to keep reading.
Whereby thou hast forsaken me.
All right, you got to keep reading.
Verse 21. The Lord shall make the pestilence cleave unto thee.
Ooh, so anybody in the chat, what is a pestilence? Real quick, please just be brief with it. Anybody in the chat, what does pestilence mean? How many views we got? All right, I can see. See, I'm all right. All right, so we got enough views in the chat now to be able to get some class participation. What does it mean to be? What does pestilence mean? It say the Lord shall make the pestilence cleave unto thee. What is pestilence? Real quick, please. Real quick. What is the pestilence? And you know what's crazy? We just had one. Well, it wasn't really a disease. I just gave it to you anyway. Never mind, I already gave it to you. So a pestilence is a disease, basically. I would say COVID. COVID is not a disease. It's more like a plague, not plague. It's more like what can I say about COVID? What's an example of COVID? It's not a disease. It's like oh my God, what is the word I'm looking for? Yeah, virus. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm looking for. COVID was like a virus, but COVID can be like a plague too. So it's like I know we ain't seen Ebola in years. I think we had probably one Ebola outbreak, but Ebola is an example of a disease. Chickenpox is a example of a disease. So it's like so the Lord. Okay, let's read it one more time where it say the Lord shall make the pestilence cleave unto thee.
The Lord shall make the pestilence cleave unto thee.
All right, so that has happened before. We have had an Ebola outbreak. We have had chickenpox outbreak and so on and so forth. So this is a prophecy that's already been fulfilled already. You got to keep reading.
Until he have consumed thee from off the land.
Ooh, it's having people died from Ebola, having people died from COVID, even though COVID is not a disease, but having millions of people died from Ebola and COVID and chickenpox. I don't know. I've never heard nobody die from. I don't even know what chickenpox is, to be honest. Can you die from? You can die from chickenpox? Me, I don't know either. I ain't never really paid attention to chickenpox like that. But you go ahead, sir.
Just like the native or Seminole Indian brothers and sisters on the tribe of Gad or Seminole Like with Chopper Reuben, they got smallpox from the white man.
Forgot about right,
They
exactly.
tricked us, gave us those type of diseases.
Right, another disease. Right, exactly. Exactly. Get out of hand. I forgot about that when the Indians end up getting smallpox from our oppressor bringing it over here. So that's another example. So so like it. Yeah, you got to keep reading.
Whither thou goest to possess it.
You got to keep reading.
Verse 22. The Lord shall smite thee with a consumption and with a fever, with inflammation.
So like it, read that one more time. I actually gave it away already, but can you read that one more time?
The Lord shall smite thee with a consumption and with a fever and with an inflammation and with extreme burning and with the sword.
That's
and with blasting and with mildew, and they shall pursue thee until thou perish.
I said, don't this sound like COVID and the flu? You understand? Look, it say, and the Lord shall smite thee with consumption, and with a fever, and with inflammation, and with extreme burning. You understand? So, well, I'm not the extreme burning part, but with that fever, I ain't even gonna get to that. I ain't gonna get to that extreme burn. I ain't gonna talk about what that is. It's like, but the Lord shall smite thee with consumption and with a fever. That sounds like the flu. That sounds like COVID. That sounds like AIDS. That sounds like HIV. That sounds like herpes. All that, not herpes, but too much. But the Lord shall smite thee with consumption and with a fever, with inflammation and with extreme burning, and with the sword. You understand? And with blasting and with mildew. And they shall, and that mildew probably represents flooding. Like New Orleans. New Orleans is known for them treacherous floods down there. You understand? A lot of people losing they doggone homes to a dang on tsunami, whatever go on down there. But and it says at the end, and they shall pursue thee until thou. It's like, and they shall pursue thee until thou perish. You understand? So to sum all this up, that we are reading, we went from talking about what can happen if we do keep the Lord's laws, statutes, and commandments, what blessings that we are going to get if we do keep it. And this is going to talk about in this last part that we're talking about now, it's talking about the curses that's going to come upon us if we don't keep the Lord's laws, statutes, and commandments. All right, so you go to read 23.
Verse 23. And thy heaven that is over thy head shall be brass, and the earth that is under thee shall be iron.
You got to read.
Verse 24.
You said what that mean? Oh, I mean, for what it sounds like to me, okay, so it said the Lord shall make the rain of thy land power. Oh, no, that ain't it. It's like that's 24. And in thy heaven, and that's like in thy heaven that is over thy head shall be brass, and the earth that is under shall be iron. Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, I got what I think in my mind. I can take a stab at it, but I don't want to say the wrong thing. So we probably gonna skip that one. We're gonna have to get a breakdown on that Thursday and scripture breakdown class. We're gonna go ahead and just go ahead and highlight that. That's a good question right there. You go ahead and read 24.
24. The Lord shall make the rain of thy land powder and dust. From the heaven shall it come down upon thee until thou be destroyed.
You go ahead and keep reading.
Verse 25. The Lord shall cause thee to be smitten before thy enemies. Thou shalt go out one way against them and flee 7 ways before them.
All right, and y'all know in the blessings, the Lord said if we keep the law, statutes, and commandments, that our enemies would be smitten before us. But now it's saying if we don't keep the law, statutes, and commandments, we will be smitten. Our oppressor, we will be smitten in front of our oppressors. You got to keep reading, Salakia.
And that shall be removed into all the kingdoms of the earth.
Oh, Salakia, you got to keep reading.
26. And that carcass shall be meat unto the fowls of the air.
Good night.
And unto the beasts of the earth. And no man shall fray them away.
Good night. Read that one more time.
And that carcass shall be meat unto the fowls of the air. And unto the beasts of the earth. And no man shall fray them away.
That is crazy. That's boy. Y'all be thinking the Lord be playing. Lord is not playing with it. The Lord, it said, and thy carcass shall be meats unto all the fowls of the air. You understand? So even the fowls of the air is talking about the vultures. Maybe even the eagles. Even any type of bird that eat dead flesh, they are going to be feasting on us. You understand? If we don't keep the laws, statutes, and commandments, the Lord is going to unalive us and allow the fowls of the air to feast on us, and nobody is going to be able to save. Nobody is going to be able to scare them away. People will just go. That's just going to be a regular thing. People just gonna walk past your carcass and just watch birds having a feast on, just feasting on you. You understand? Y'all think the Lord is playing? You got to keep reading. So like. Might get closed out in a minute. I think 27.
Verse 27. And the Lord will smite thee with the botch of Egypt.
Ooh,
and with the emerald, and with the scab, and with the itch, whereof thou canst not be healed.
Oh my goodness. Lord said that, and Lord say, it say the Lord will smite thee with the botch of Egypt. So what is a botch? What's the botch of Egypt? Them little, okay. So that's a plague. Let's look up that botch. Do something. Nah, that ain't it. That ain't the definition. Okay, so all right, so the botch is a swelling on the skin, a large ulcerous affection. Botches and blands must all his flesh. Okay, that's a scripture. All right, so it's a swelling on the skin, a large ulcerous affection. So let's read it one more time. The Lord will smite thee with the botch of Egypt. You understand? So you're gonna get a large ulcers on your body, and like a basically swelling on the skin, and with all emeralds. Is it emeralds or emeralds? It sound like hemorrhoids. And okay, go. Let's see what that is. Emerald. Sheesh. Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah. Ew. Okay, so emeralds is another type of swelling. It says swelling on the secrete the secrete parts. Yeah. That sounds like herpes. All right, man. But basically, we're gonna go ahead and close that. We'll probably get back to that one day. But they just say these what we was just reading just now, just all the curses that's going to happen to us if we don't keep the Lord's laws, statutes, and commandments. You understand? So that's why it's important for us to keep these laws for the people who don't see or understand why we got to keep these laws. Like they don't understand that these laws is going to protect us from these plagues and from these curses. I understand most of us already happened already. You understand? We just don't pay attention to understand what's going on or who is doing these things or where these things are coming from. They're coming from the Most High. The Most High is sending these plagues and these pestilences and these diseases, putting this on this earth because it is a judgment that we are going to get if we don't follow the Lord's law, statutes, and commandments. So it's just like, man, Israel, we got to get it together, man. We done been through this too many times. You understand? So we done been in slavery 400 years, man, and we still ain't got it right. We got to get it together. You understand? If you are not, if you don't have knowledge of who you are according to the Bible, if you are Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian according to the Bible, you are God's chosen people, and you are authorized, you are commanded to keep the Lord's commandments. You understand? It is a duty that you are supposed to keep the Lord's commandments. You understand? It is your birthright. You're supposed to do these things. You understand? You are going to be held accountable in that day. You're going to be held accountable for what you didn't do. You understand? You're going to be held accountable for everything. And if you don't understand who you are, you need to come to the ISUPK under Commander Junior and learn who you are. And learn about these laws, statutes, and commandments so you can get your life together. We're gonna close out. Well, I guess we're gonna read the ISUPK security announcements. That's life. This is the ISUPK security announcement. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother and sister comes into the school, they are off limit for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They're here to share themselves of the word. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which a brother or sister will court each other. After this 6 month period, the brother or sister must get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. You can find this in Numbers chapter 18, verse 21, and Malachi 3:8-10. Means 10th in the Hebrew, ma'asher. 10% of every penny of every increase the Lord gives you, give to the treasury department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like, upcoming holy convocations. The feast of first fruits, right? Yes. All right, so the feast of first fruits start after the Sabbath, unleavened bread, sundown, Sunday, April 28th, 2024. Count 50 days. Celebrate the 50th day of June. It's like a Monday, June 17th, 2024. Start before sundown. You can find this in Leviticus chapter 23, verse 10-22. Remind Akim and Ahwad to check the bulletin board in the hallway if anyone wants to be a troop in the school. Start wearing all black boots, shirt, pants, headband, and scarf. With that, shalom.